What's up, everybody? Evan here on the Atha team. Hope you guys are doing great. I'm here to check in with you to give you some information on the real estate market in Montrose for the month of November. So November was a slow month. Things are kind of slowing down heading into winter, which is pretty common for Montrose. Usually things slow down here in November, December. There's not as many buyers, especially coming from the Front Range, to come out here and see homes. That said, I'm just going to give you a couple updates here on things going on, and you guys can kind of make sense of that what you will, because it's kind of an interesting, contradictory situation, seeming that way in the market right now. So a couple factors at play. Prices are still steady and even going up. Prices in Montrose continue to go up, not nearly at the rate as in years past, but they are still steadily climbing. Inventory is low, at least experientially, for our buyers agents who are out there with buyers every day showing homes, looking for options. Tough for them to find the right home for buyers these days. I think part of that is buyers are a little more picky now than they were 3 or 4 years ago. You kind of had to, just go for it when you saw something that would sort of work years ago. Nowadays, it's there technically is more to choose from. Buyers are a little more picky. Even though inventory feels low, it actually, for Montrose, is actually higher than it's been in about 4 years. So interesting there. Interest rates are still in the high 6s, around 7% most of the time. Inflation, as you all know, is still very real. A lot of people forecast that, if we could get inflation down to closer to 6%, that could really kickstart the housing market to start churning out sales again. Not sure if that's, the case or not. So all that to say, there's a lot of strange factors all occurring at the same time. And as much as we'd like to say we have the answers, we really don't. Anyone claiming to know exactly what's going on in the economy right now, that probably should be taken with a pretty hefty grain of salt. So a couple other factors. One of the reasons why we think inventory feels low is there's quite a few what we call ghost listings on the market. What that is just vacant land that builders advertise for sale where they can build you a house. A lot of times builders are hopeful that you're going to carry the note as a buyer or pay cash. So builders' risk tolerance here locally right now is very low. That's one of the reasons why, we don't have a lot of great options for homes. So another thing we look at for market forecasting is under contracts. November was very slow, way down. If you look at it, though, up against the last few years, it's actually pretty similar, though, to 2022 and 2023 winters. So it feels just so slow out there, but it is mostly mirroring the last few winters. Another more abstract concept that we talk about a lot is buyer sentiment. So I'm a listing agent. I help people sell their homes. I work with sellers every day. Like I said, our buyers agents, they're obviously with buyers every day. So, but just hearing their conversations they're having with their clients, everything from the uncertainty in the economy and just the unknowns about the ripple effects of a new administration, combined with inflation and high interest rates, it's kind of a perfect storm of a lot of things that have really created a lot of buyer hesitation, okay? Significant buyer hesitation, I would say more so than in the last 5 or 10 years, at least for what we're seeing. And it seems like we're not quite far enough away from the whole utopia of 3% interest rates and skyrocketing stock market and everything is amazing. That was 2021, 22, even 2022. Like real estate experienced just boom years, and those wasn't that long ago. And so, a lot of buyers, I think, once they get an idea of what their payment is actually going to be, and for the options that are out there, some of the wind kind of gets taken out of their sails when they see what it's going to cost for the options that exist. So that's part of the reason why I think it's slow, right? So that's kind of what we're seeing. No one has a crystal ball. It's going to be really interesting heading into 2025 to see what's going to happen. It's a fact that remains true. If it makes sense and you're able to get a foot in the housing market, it's literally the difference, right, between renting for decades. It's the main way that most Americans build wealth for their families. So even in a challenging market, We had a first-time home buyer close on a home, young gal, local here, about 2 weeks ago, and it's just the coolest thing to see someone buy a house for the first time. So whether you're 22 years old, like she was, she's a little ahead of the game, or you are 50 or 60 years old, it doesn't matter. We're here for you, and we want to be a good resource for you, and to help you achieve your real estate goals and build wealth. I mean, that's why we do what we do. So I hope this report has been interesting, and if you guys have any questions, call us. Stay warm, and hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. Call us if you need anything, 970-417-9375, and we will see you next month.